Well, it's a huge agenda, and I think the question, well, the core of what you're asking actually is, it's both in looking at, I'm an economist, it's actually supply and demand. There is no point in putting together a very robust act or legislation to bring about change if you can't implement that act. Equally, if you don't build institutions and the capacity of institutions to implement and have knowledge about the law of their own country and state, equally you are going to have blockages and breaks. And at the same time, if you don't educate a populace as to what their rights are, again, they don't know that the law exists. So you've got to do all things simultaneously. You can't actually put into place new legislation and expect change to happen. You need to be able to educate lawmakers and breakers, in fact, and also populations. So I'm trying to put this into an example. If you look at the domestic violence bill against women, for example, there's no point in educating a population as to what their rights are if those rights aren't supported and recognised by local police stations, by local magistrates. If they don't know how to implement the law, you've almost achieved nothing. In fact, you've given knowledge out, but you've raised expectations without any realisation of change, and that will create frustration. So the challenge is actually to work on both sides of the chain, to be, if you look at it like a value chain. So you've got to look at national and state policies, but in order for them to be effective, you've got to actually educate the public about what their rights and access to rights is. And if you don't do one without the other, it's pretty pointless, to be honest.